And welcome back to Across the Street Podcast with your host, Nihaal.
And Daniel. What's up, guys?
It has been way too long. You see, I don't even know how to use the mic properly. Do I talk
Are
like
you
this?
leaning over to like
this?
deep throat?
I'm not even oh man, what a start to the podcast. Alright, we have our guest star.
For the third time? Fourth time? Third time.
It's
at least twice.
Okay.
definitely the life of the party. He is Shane. Shane, you want to introduce yourself again?
Hi, my name is Shane, the so-called life of the party.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Shane.
yeah.
Could you get you to repeat that right for the mic over here? Oh, double deep throating. I see how this. This is the podcast.
Shane, the so-called life of the party here.
Yeah, Shane 5'2".
Not true.
Not sure with shoes. Okay. We do have a guest member in the audience right now who's too shy to appear on camera.
Let's give some claps for our guest. Claps in the air. And
And
snaps.
if you ever want to come in, you could just tap his shoulder and then just take him out.
Or just shout from the back, you know?
To be honest, we never wanted him anyway, so. All right, so
My parents said the same thing.
It's been a while.
are the mic settings and stuff okay?
Yeah, we're
Like,
totally
these-
good.
these things?
We're
Okay.
rolling. We're
All right.
vibing.
Guys, there's been like at least 2 to 3 episodes where we just shot the whole episode and then the mic wasn't working.
Yeah.
So,
It's actually so sad.
I am a little traumatized from those things, but you know, here we are.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking amateurs.
We've spoken to our therapists about it, and they said just grow a pair and keep filming,
That's it.
and that's what we're doing.
Sponsored by BetterHelp.
I wish, yo. BetterHelp sponsor us.
And
Please.
speaking of, it is Sunday, May 18th, and today is the day that the Leafs once again lost. We just hosted a watch party at my place, and we were drowning in our sorrows when I was like, you know what, let's rip a podcast again, and here we are.
Yep. I mean, I don't know. Like, this is kind of a way just to vent out our depression from it. Even though I don't think we'll be talking about it too much, just because it's a really, really sad and pathetic fucking thing to watch. So it's kind of like watching old people like do it. Not that I've ever done that, but it's
Pull out your search history enough.
that's what incognito's for.
Did you know that statistically nursing homes have the highest rate of STDs?
Wait, actually,
Yeah.
I mean, at that point in your life, you might as well.
Yeah, they don't
Yeah,
care
that's true.
anymore, so
It's
they
like-
don't use protection.
go out with a bang, like literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like they could get pregnant anyways.
Yeah, that's why they don't use protection.
Yeah,
Imagine an 85-year-old getting pregnant.
bro.
Yo, that'll beat what's the story from the Bible? Moses and Sarah.
Sarah.
Sarah?
I was gonna say Benjamin Button. I think that's not right from the Bible. So
Yeah, doesn't Sprite and Sprite Zero taste like exactly the same? I swear it's like so
I
similar.
I
think
think
so?
that's kind of the point.
Yeah.
Is that they're
yo,
so
you know what
taste the
hits?
same.
Like it's the same shit, but it hits really well for some reason. McDonald's Sprite.
And Fruitopia.
Yeah. For some reason, it's just like, I don't know, maybe after you've like gone to a party or you're just kind of vibing and you order McDonald's and you just get a Sprite, it's really nice. It's nicer than the fries.
There's a difference between McDonald's Sprite and regular Sprite.
I
It's
think
just
so.
that
It's
that
more
fizz.
syrupy, you know? It's more
it's
just...
not, it's like the fizz. It's the, you know when your leg falls asleep? It's like if you could taste that.
It's the syrup.
The staticky.
There's something in my cup. I don't know what it is, but it's okay.
Damn it, you took your date rape drug.
God damn.
Those were the Cosby pills, man.
God
They're
damn.
expensive. They're brand name.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
This is all satire, please.
Damn.
Okay.
Right after the Leafs lost, that's crazy.
So, how many Leafs games did you guys watch this year?
One.
Yeah.
5.
Me too, probably. Honestly, at this point, I don't even watch regular season games anymore because, like, what's... Like,
You already know they're going to do well in the regular season.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's just, I was just like, you know what, I'll just watch the playoffs this year. And the way that they choked this year is definitely probably the worst. In
Oh, it was
memory.
the hardest. I think in recent years, it's the hardest that the Leafs fan has been edged ever. They're up 2-0 in the second round. They finally make it. And we lose 4-3. Game 7. 6-1. Yeah, that's a fist thing.
When did you start watching hockey?
I used to watch hockey way back in the day when it used to be free on CBC.ca. Way back, like Darcy Tucker, Matt Sundin, Thomas Caberlet.
Yo, that's
way back in the day.
Yo,
goddamn.
Yo, no, the craziest thing for me is CBC Online, bro. Like,
yeah, it was just free to stream online. You just type it in. It used to be free. Now they fucking charge you for everything.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah, they don't even they don't stream playoffs anymore on CBC Gem because of the sports agreement that they had.
Yeah.
They also had that guy Hal Gill. He was like 6'9" or some shit.
Oh yeah, damn. How old were we then? Like 7, 8?
It was like 2005, 2006.
Yeah, we're
maybe.
probably like 6 or 7.
Yeah.
It's been a while. You're 30, right?
27. I had to think about it. I stopped counting after like 25.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's all downhill after 25, so.
Yeah. Any of our younger listeners, you have nothing to look forward to.
Yep. Only down.
Only down.
So we haven't.
So you're getting married soon.
Yeah, I was literally about to say. So we haven't actually.
To a woman.
Yeah. We actually haven't talked about a topic to talk about in our podcast today, but since we haven't done the podcast in a while because of
like COVID.
Life, like for me.
No, not COVID.
No.
Gonorrhea.
No.
No, not gonorrhea.
Syphilis?
No diseases involved, I promise you.
Okay.
Because I was busy with getting, I guess, closer to a girl this year, and also Daniel was busy.
Why are you pointing at me
school.
while saying that?
Yeah, because you were the girl. And Shane was just busy getting closer to another girl, which we're going to talk about too. But,
oh my god.
So, it's just funny how we're going to go full circle right now because our first ever episode was named Lonely Boys.
Yeah.
And we were both in a very lonely state, and I watched that episode very recently.
I'm still single,
and
though.
I still see the sadness.
And not ready for mingle.
We're in like literally 3 stages of life. I'm almost getting married. He just started dating somebody. And
I'm still single.
So, here we are. Let's start off with Shane. Shane, bro.
Let's start off with why is Daniel still single?
Oh my god.
Alright, Daniel, you do that. Since that's
what do you mean I do that? I mean, I don't know. I think.
Where the ABGs at?
They're not knocking anywhere near my door.
Wait, audience member, are you single?
Yes, sir.
Oh man, we got
Dad
another one
keeps
too.
saying no to me, so like.
Yeah. If you guys are turned on by his voice, hit him up.
Yeah, he'll do recordings for free.
Yeah, ASMR.
That's it.
Asthma.
You like that?
If you ever wanna hop in, just hop in right now. Reveal your identity, bro. It's fine. We've been talking about pretty clean topics so far, except for the
pretty clean. I don't know about that one. He literally talked about gonorrhea like 5 seconds ago.
That's pretty clean. It's promoting
Penicillin.
STD awareness. What else do you know?
Not much.
I can confirm that.
Do you know what gastritis is?
Yeah. It's when you have like gas.
Oh,
Alright.
wait, is it actually?
I don't know. I just heard.
Excuse me.
Oh my god, guys. All right, so let's be a little bit more serious topic here. Yo, dude, my fiance's friends are probably watching this. Guys, hello. My name is Nihaal. This is Daniel.
We introduced ourselves at the beginning of the podcast, right? It's so good.
This is my first time sitting in the middle, so it's so weird. I usually sit on that seat.
Yeah, that's true.
Or in the seat. So, Daniel, let's start off with your journey.
My journey to still being single?
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Honestly, I'm not even complaining about it though. Like, I think life has just been very busy for me, and my decision to go back to school and really focus in on that has been major in that. And
So the typical shorty excuse of, I'm just focusing on myself
that's
right now.
so crazy. No, but I thought about it in a way where it's like,
You can see my knees underneath. Is that fine?
I can just crop it.
Okay, you're gonna. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got some bruising on them.
Why did you say that for no reason?
Because he has Tourette's, I swear to fucking God.
We might need to crop that more than that.
No, I'll double down on that.
Don't cancel us, please.
What's it called?
Do you see the episode of someone getting Tourette's in the airport, and then it was her saying like bomb or something? But she couldn't stop saying bomb.
That's actually the worst time to get Tourette's.
ISIS programming.
Yeah.
God.
Terrible. Yeah, we're definitely gonna get flagged for all the words that we've used so far.
I will do my best.
Okay, thank you.
I don't think YouTube cares about your 5 subscriber podcast, but
Hey man,
It's the algorithm.
it's the algorithm. We just need to be appearing.
Oh, God.
Where was I going on again before we talked about Tourette's?
Why you're single still?
Oh yeah. So my lesson is, I dated a lot during school, and it resulted in me wasting a lot of money and GPA. So I think I'd like to take it a little more seriously this time, and hopefully finish a degree faster than twice the amount of time that you need to finish originally. And I think that's that's taken precedence over anything else at this point. Because, well, these two both know sometimes I'll go AWOL on them for like months at a time if I'm in school. Shane will be like, "You free to hang out?" I'll be like, "No." Neil's like, "Are you free to hang out?" I'll be like, "No." Yeah, I don't know. Just definitely being more responsible with my life has definitely been that. But also using protection. Just feel like I have to put that out there, you know? Just use protection, kids.
yeah.
You could.
This is a prime example.
I panicked. Okay, I didn't know what to say.
Prime example. Use protection.
You could protect yourself by just not dating someone in the first place.
Discover the Holy Spirit.
And for $2, you can subscribe to Gospel Magazine.
Please don't unsubscribe yet, guys. Hold on. Hold on. The podcast gets better, I promise.
I don't know about getting better, but just don't unsubscribe.
Alright, so I've lost a lot of hair since we had the first episode. I was looking at that. You know, I'm getting old. It's whatever. If you guys have tips to keep hair, let me know. I've been using some rosemary oil and stuff, and it's been working out. Do you put any lotions in your hair? Or
No.
oils or anything? You just got a natural, crazy hairline for a 27-year-old. That's actually insane. Wow. This guy still looks like fucking...
12.
Yeah. Your height doesn't help either.
Fair.
Yeah. Are you okay with the height joke still? Or do you still cry inside a little bit?
Just a little bit.
Would you say that your height is your biggest insecurity?
Maybe before, but now that my girl's taller than me, I don't give a fuck.
Let's go! And on that note, you have a girl now.
Yeah.
And honestly, well, I've known you like the longest out of anybody here. And the longest out of most of our friends, if I'll be like real. How, like, what's it called? Not how did you get this girl, but...
No, yeah, that's actually the question. How did you
Okay,
get this
yeah, he can ask that one. I wasn't going to ask that, but go
How
for
did
it.
you pull such a woman, bro?
A woman taller than you. Like, I never thought I'd see the day.
How tall is she?
Like
Around
5'8".
Around my height, yeah, 5'7.5" maybe. Yeah.
I was going to say like 5'11", because that would sound pretty funny, but...
5'13".
5'13 and a half.
But, well, to be fair, Shane does rate that he's 5'10" in his dating profile, so.
That's so crazy.
Okay, go ahead.
Is he 5'10"? Is he 5'2"?
What do you want to know?
Well,
Questions
what's it
are,
called?
How does she make you feel?
Great.
And that's all, guys. No,
What if she's watching this podcast right now? What do you want to tell her? Yo, it feels like we're just making it up that he has a car right now.
Stay hydrated. Enjoy your shift, because you've got a long ways to go. Deliver those babies safely. And
Yeah, he's dating a 6-year-old doctor.
I'm glad that she looks at vaginas all day and not dicks.
valid concern.
Yeah.
Wait, is there such thing as a dick doctor?
Yeah, it's called a prostate. Proctologist is for the ass.
Oh, there's actually a specialist. Okay.
Yeah, prostate.
Okay.
Prostate something.
She's not that.
Or is it an OBGYN? I think
That's
they also cover
Obstetrician.
obstetrician,
Can you
gynecologist.
search that up and then let us know?
Audience.
All right. Yo,
Phone a
we
friend.
got that.
Dr. Dick.
Yeah.
The dick doctors.
You might want to go incognito for it, to be honest with you. All right. You don't want to picture that. You want
Starts getting ads for dick doctors. Extend your penis now.
Oh man.
Can you look up how to extend my penis, please, and send that link to me? Oh, can we edit that part out? Sorry.
So the dick doctor is called a urologist.
Urologist. Got it. Is there
Technology.
We were close. We were
pretty close.
Dick doctor, urologist,
Yeah.
sounds the same.
That's how I learned it.
I thought that was like a uranium discoverer.
Isn't that... I was going to say that's a geologist, but I don't think that's a geologist.
I don't know. It's a scientist probably. Okay. Anyways. Yeah. So you're pretty comfortable where you are right now in life, or are you still?
Still working
Fill
on.
the coffee machine.
Yeah, you gotta fill the coffee machine.
Still working on life. Career advancements and personal fitness goals.
I feel that.
That's why we're drinking zero sugar Sprite.
I've given up on trying to become a better person because that's just not gonna happen.
God damn. Who hurt you?
No one. I just pick your battles.
Yeah, that's pretty fun.
Fair.
Yeah,
fair.
that's fair. Pick your battles.
You know how they say joy wouldn't feel so good if it wasn't for pain and so on and so forth? You need bad people in the world to know what good people are, right? So
he's
I
choosing to be the bad
voluntarily
person.
sacrificed myself to be bad guy.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
And how does your girlfriend feel about that?
That's what turns her on.
I mean, considering our relationship is non-consensual, I don't know.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, I have to bleep everything in this podcast right now. How old's your girlfriend again?
Would you like to call her right now?
She's at work, but
Oh, that would
wouldn't
be
matter
so
if I
funny.
call her.
Lame.
She won't answer. I think the last time we spoke, she told me she was 7.
Same age as Dan's sister. Nice.
Yeah, who I also railed.
This is so cool.
This is our most canceled podcast.
This is our first one in how many months, and this is how we're starting off.
Yeah, a lot of this shit's gonna be edited out, but that's okay.
Guess just making my job a little harder, but that's
Yeah.
fine.
It's okay.
It's not the only thing we make harder.
Hey, yo, 4 guys in Nihaal's bedroom. Okay.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
So,
Could be more.
could be.
Could be less.
True.
There could be
We could all be ladyboys.
maybe.
Or boy lady, or whichever, whatever. You know what I mean.
All right. So let's talk about some lighthearted stuff now. Daniel just booked his plane tickets.
Oh, I did, yeah.
He did, literally probably 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
The beginning of his journey to getting water poisoning.
Yes, in India, because that is where I'm going to get married.
Yeah, is it cholera? Is that what you get from
I don't know.
drinking tainted water?
Yeah. Can we put a mute? Put him
Hey
on for a
Jamie,
second?
hey Jamie, look that up.
Jamie.
That's a Joe Rogan podcast. Right?
Oh, yeah.
He's always like, hey Jamie, can you look that up?
Well, what?
All right, Shane looks huge right now because he's closer to the camera, but
I've been working out.
yeah, maybe that too. So yes, I think have we ever mentioned this in previous podcasts? I can't remember if I even had a girl.
We talked about it for sure. We talked about you
For the
getting
first
engaged.
time.
I'm telling you, he has Tourette's. I'm telling you, he has Tourette's.
Okay, so yeah, no,
Photo up here for his engagement. I'll
Yeah.
put it in there.
went the little bit more traditional route. Kind of got set up with a girl from back home, and
Nice.
We dated for not even a year yet, which is kind of crazy. May 25th is going to be a year, so in 7 days is going to be a 1-year anniversary since I first talked to her, let alone commitment and all that stuff. But you can see how fast everything went.
Mhm.
Met her in September last year, got engaged, went again and got engaged in November, and now we're getting married in September. So
The stereotypes are true,
yeah, but
but it works.
it works. And
As long as you're happy, right?
India has the lowest divorce rates in the world, so something's
By
working.
force.
No, it's not forced. It's more so. It's more so that all the values align already because.
I thought it's because if you're like a widow, you're like frowned upon.
Is it actually? Is that true?
Okay.
Yo, Google that.
Yeah, so much Googling.
Hey Jamie, look that up.
Yeah, no. Like,
Did you know
in
that
the Western world?
historically back in the day in India, if a woman's husband died, she had to throw herself into a fire and be burnt alive.
Okay, if you want to,
That's true.
if you want to hear that from like a third generation Indian, then don't listen.
No,
to me.
like fifth
Or
generation.
fifth or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, his people were
yeah.
stolen off India.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were the slow
These
people
days, but
getting on the boat.
okay.
Sorry, slow to run or whatever.
All right, letting Nihaal talk.
No, so in Western countries, they prioritize love first more than anything else. And, you know, when it comes to love or that feelings of love, like feelings first, is that it kind of, no matter what, like throughout the 25, 30 years of marriage, it's going to fade in and out, right? Like you're not going to have like a honeymoon stage for 30 years. There's absolutely no way. So what Indian marriages do, or quote unquote arranged marriages do, this is not traditionally arranged, but is that everything else is set up already.
Yeah.
In the fact that even if the feelings fade, it's still gonna work out, right? So the feelings have never faded for me, and
I was just about to ask, are you saying that you don't have feelings?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
Excited
Just
about
need
it
to be
every day. Literally all my phone screens are pictures of her, so yeah.
So you have multiple phones?
I do. I have 3 phones.
One that's recording, one that's here, and then one that's right there.
What's that song? What is it?
I got 2 phones, one for the plug and one for the hose. Yeah. We sang 2 different.
Yeah, but it's okay. So one background's you and her. I think that one too. But why is it just men on this one?
This one is man.
Oh shit!
Yeah. I just told.
It's just men and their lips, bro.
Yeah. It's pretty much my 4 boys.
It's his wall of shame. Like the Dictator.
But
The Dictator?
Would you say that this is a loaded question, but would you say that everybody should take the route that you took?
It depends on how you were raised. So, I was raised in a pretty loving family, and they've been strict on me growing up. So throughout the whole thing, like I wasn't given too much freedom until I pretty much got my full-time job. Until then, like could probably attest for this. I don't even remember a time where I was out past 10 p.m., let alone like what my brother's been doing these recent days. But sorry, I don't know why I brought him into this. But yeah, it's just so because I've been raised like that, and also I was raised pretty like God-fearing as well growing up as well. I may have lost touch with my faith a little bit growing up, but I mean not growing up, like during my early adulthood. But ever since I got in touch with my faith again, everything kind of just led up to this. Because at the end of the day, if you want to get married, marriage is something that happens with religion. And if you're not close to your faith, then what the hell are you doing? Why do you want to get married if you're not what's the point? Unless you guys are just doing it for paperwork, and if you really want like your girl to get 50% of your worth, then I don't see any man who really just wants to do that for no reason. Like, you know, the number one reason marriage is because you guys want to become one, according to whatever faith you have. And the thing about marriage, and I'm pretty sure like almost 90% of religions, correct me if I'm wrong, is literally that reason. It's permissible to have like, you know, all the marriage stuff that you guys are doing, and you just kind of become one. So I don't know. What do you guys have to say about that?
I think marriage.
Do you feel like?
Question?
Yeah, go.
Are you down for pegging?
He said, if you're married, anything's good.
Yeah. Anything.
So-
Anything is good.
Your armpits are sweating
No, it's the shirt. It's
Yeah,
old.
profusely.
No, it's just the shirt. It's old.
Am I
Oh.
down to get pegged?
Answer wisely.
Wow, this is gonna get clipped out, and
Your wife's family's gonna see this.
This is literally.
Your future wife's family's gonna
It's
see
not
this.
even that. It's like her little sister is gonna be googling what that is right now. So, or my boss is gonna literally come 2 weeks from now and then just bring this clip out in my HR interview. You guys know the answer. So, all right, that's it.
So then just say the
Yes. I think his answer is yes.
I don't know.
Let's just say International Women's Day.
That's a terrible answer to that. That's a terrible cop-out answer to that because it just incriminates something else. Okay, let's go away from the pegging portion of this.
Lame.
I think I disagree with you in a sense of marriage as a completely religious thing. I do think, aside from the legal portion of it, it's just a way for people to really confirm that their love can be a forever lasting thing. And I think a lot of what you said there, based on like the love portion of it, is reigns true. Just my disagreement is just it's not necessarily religious that you want that binding portion of it, you know? Just because I'm not the most religious person myself, even though I'm born and raised like Catholic.
No, but what I'm saying is like,
I'm
okay,
well aware of
so,
you not being religious.
So the thing is like the trust thing that you said.
Yeah.
You're just basing off the trust of the person, but if that the thing about being religious too is that if you're God fearing, then you're scared of God as well. You're not just scared of just like displeasing Daniel. You're displeasing God, and that's what gets them scared to not like not cheat, not get away.
But
not
fear
to
of
fall.
God should not be the reason.
Yeah,
you do or don't do something. It should be because you genuinely want to.
That's my take. And aside from that, I just think your faith in another person at the very root of it, like, and your love, your faith, and whatever respect you have for the other person, should be why you're choosing to get married, because you want, like, at the ultimate, you think you've reached that peak and want to continue going up from there. You know what I mean?
Interesting. Yeah. Well, yeah. So these Canadians and everything are all my friends and stuff are finding it kind of odd, especially my, I say older friends, not older friends, but friends that have been through like long relationships and stuff. They just kind of find it odd how I'm pretty much getting engaged, married, and everything within 1.5 years. But is it 1.5? Yeah, like around 1.5-ish years. And
Yes.
You know what? Fuck it.
I'm sure your fiance would love that answer. Just fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it, because I love her so much.
Oh, okay, fine.
And once I found the love of my life, I knew that there's no need for any more searching. And she's made me happy every single day since the day I met her. And I got all lovey-dovey and stuff. And yeah, that's when I was like, okay.
If she's made you happy every single day, that's cap.
Two ends of the spectrum right here.
Optimistic and pessimistic.
That's why one has the darker clothing, one has the lighter clothing. But this is just depression. He's wearing depression anyways.
No, it's also sports related. This is a Jordan jersey, so it's like black people, and that's a Leafs jersey, so like white people, so dark, light.
Bro, why are you trying to get us canceled, man? Alright, so.
That has to be the most brain-dead observation I've ever heard.
On a serious note, though, shouldn't that say blocked by James, not block by James?
Oh, damn. Oh. You just caught that. I think you're the first person I ever caught
But I
that.
think he said block. The guy said blocked by James.
Blocked?
In the actual. No, he didn't say blocked by James. Did he? Did he say block by James?
Well, in the English language, it should be blocked by James. But, yeah. Good observation, Shane.
Great observation. You want to cook?
Do you have a degree in linguistics?
Kinda linguistics?
Whose idea was it for him to be on the pods?
Yeah, bro. He's like, yo, let's rip it.
I'm just creating a lot of work for Daniel.
Yeah, you really are. It's been that way for
Yeah.
10 plus years.
So Shane is actually both these guys, and even the fucker that's on the bed is our.
It's on the back.
That doesn't sound right at all.
That's so weird.
Sounds like you have somebody like tied up against their will.
I don't.
That's me.
All,
Shut up. Should have put 2 Cosby pills in there.
Okay.
all three of us. All three of these guys are part of my groomsmen squad. So, everyone's apparently going to India too. I don't know about Shane. Yeah, he's saying it, but I don't trust him until he books a ticket. But
I'm just worried about diarrhea.
So the whole reason why my Indian followers, the whole reason why I want to bring Shane to India is just to show him a different perspective. Once he gets to India, I want him to be like, oh damn, I was.
Oh, I thought you meant the
all
Indian
this
people.
time.
This is what a different brown guy is like.
That too. They're gonna start speaking Malayalam to him. He's like, huh? Hello? He's gonna start doing this or something.
Okay, buddy, don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it. And then he still does it. And no, you start talking English in Indian accent, and then they speak in an English accent, like speaking better English than you. It'd be crazy.
That would be pretty funny.
Vanagam.
Yeah. Yeah, India is actually the most, I think it's the largest English-speaking community in the world, technically.
But that's like on a technicality, though, because of the population, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah.
They speak English over there?
Yeah, it's their main language. It's the main language of India, English. Everyone knows English. My grandma knows English.
Like what kind of English?
There's an accent, but yeah, I mean, like, English is English at the end of the day, right?
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. I mean, people look at us and they start making fun of us too because we have, like, the American accent, right? So,
Okay.
like, British people look at us and, like, oh, whatever.
So,
who knows?
okay, since we're all of us here are going to India for your wedding, is there any thoughts of...
We're gonna vlog that shit, by the way. That shit's gonna be a public vlog. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is your thought process on each of our experiences going to be there? Like each of our individual experiences, like us three here.
Sorry, my ADHD just went wild because I was like, when I said vlog, I reminded me of my GoPro, and I'm just like, where did I put my GoPro? But I think it's in my bag.
Take your meds, buddy.
I got meds. Anyways, the reason why I function so well is because I don't have meds. Okay, so your experience is going to be the best experience because you do not look like us. The guy on the bed kind of looks like us-ish. It can.
He's
can
brown passing.
Brown and passing because he's Latino. But yeah, no, you're definitely like especially in the area of India that you're coming in. Like no one's used to seeing people like you, so they're either gonna think that you're like a low worker. What's it called? Like dishwasher or something, or like someone that just works like a low wage job.
Untouchable.
Yeah, like
That's crazy.
yeah, because those. Yeah, I don't know, because those are the type of people that usually come. But when you start speaking English and stuff, they're like, oh my god. So, but yeah,
Oh my god, they have education.
Now you're definitely gonna get the most
Head.
Holy shit!
Yes.
Holy shit!
You're gonna get the most attention out of everybody, in my opinion, and
Okay.
especially since you're pretty famous now, and within at least my future wife's friends, because of the podcast and all that stuff, and
Right.
obviously, like you're one of my.
I appreciate
friends,
the
so.
recognition. I
Yeah.
really do.
So they just see you a lot on my stories and with volleyball and all that stuff too. So, yeah. And then Shane, they're probably gonna give Shane attention because of how fucking short he is. So they're gonna be like, I didn't know short people like this could exist because
I only saw them on TLC.
Because from what I know, like Kerala people are pretty tall. Like
Yeah, like you, totally.
No.
So fucking tall.
No, I'm actually like one of the shorter ones. Like both on my mom and dad's side, they're both the shortest in their family. So I'm actually short. So if you look at any of my cousins, or if you look at fucking like Kieran or like Daniel, like all those fuckers are so tall, right? Or even like both of my first cousins that you've
Also,
seen.
your brother's taller than
My brother's
yeah.
taller, like you know what I'm saying. So I just didn't get the height genes because God knew that if I got the height genes, then all ladies would be all over me. So.
Yet it took an arranged marriage.
So that's why. Yeah. But no, in all seriousness, I think I think you just have a lot of stereotypes in your head right now about what India is and stuff. So
Oh, those aren't real.
I
It's
feel
just like comedy stereotypes.
yeah, I feel like you're gonna enjoy it more, and I also think that once you see the conversion rate of Canadian dollar to rupees,
That's what's got me excited. I won't lie, bro.
Holy
That's
fuck.
what's got me excited.
When you get a whole ass meal with like the pizzas that we just ate, like all that'd be less than $2.
Yeah.
Like if we get that shit, oh my god, you guys are gonna be eating.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. And it's also gonna be very healthy food there too, no preservatives and all that shit.
Nice.
And then
Minus
the
all the
Latino
fried
on the
food.
bed. I think a lot of people are gonna mistake him for like being a Kerala man. Definitely gonna get some. Yeah, they're just gonna start talking to him like and then he has to be like, oh shit.
All right,
yeah.
accent trainings. It's your language arc.
But yeah, I think he's a pretty fit, good-looking guy too. So I think he might.
I agree.
I think both of these guys.
I love it.
I think both the single guys on this trip. I think you guys are literally the only two single guys on the trip. So, actually no, Ashwin's single too. So those three single guys can do some damage if they wanted to.
Do
but-
some damage
I
is
just-
crazy. Do some damage is a crazy term.
You guys can take it as you want to take it.
The
But,
child support payment calls coming in later.
Like 4 years later.
But if you guys want to suffer through the pain of long distance that I have for the past 183 days, you guys can do that too. But
183 days?
What a fucking loser, he counts the days.
I do.
That's 6 months.
I've been engaged for 6 months now. Yeah, it's insane, crazy to think about. But yeah, there's the ring. It's right here if you guys can see it. So yeah,
I thought you were gonna put your tongue through it.
I could do that too.
You actually did it. Ew.
I bite this all the time while I play volleyball.
I hope that ring's made out of lead.
Can you stop tonguing your ring?
You're the one that asked for it.
I didn't ask you for it.
I know he needs to practice.
That's crazy.
Herman's little sister, just don't look into that right now. Okay, so
She's gonna get so, she's gonna get so mad at you.
okay, so what are you most excited about for the India trip?
I'm excited most for obviously your wedding, because I've never been. This is actually the most authentic Indian experience for a wedding that I'll ever be at, and I'm excited to see how that's gonna go.
You think I'm gonna come into the wedding on an elephant?
I think you're gonna do a lot of coming.
Yeah, I love how all three of us, once he said that, just looked at each other and just knew.
It's okay. I'll always be the one to say it. It's fine.
Okay.
I had to sneeze and then he said that it went away.
I think
Are you sweating?
a little bit. Yeah, it's kind of hot.
You are kind of hot.
Oh wow, Riz, use that on your fucking fiance, bro. Not me. Don't waste your
Actually,
time.
I gotta say, can I just say your name?
Sure. you can
Yeah,
keep it.
bro. You don't even believe it. No, wait, fuck it.
Alright.
Wando.
Yo, Andres, bro.
Wando?
He's
Because of
Wando.
the way that we've been flirting with each other over the years, it's helped me so much in my relationship.
You're welcome.
The practice, the way that I've been flirting with the boys over the past couple of years, I just say it to my girl, and now she's like, "Whoa, how are you so good at flirting?" I'm like, "Bro,
I practice on men.
that's it."
Because all the girls here pepper sprayed him.
Yeah, because I find pleasure in pain.
Okay, well, I think.
I
Okay,
can't,
going
believe,
back.
I can't believe this guy can legally own a gun. This guy.
What the fuck? That's a crazy.
Okay, go.
Okay, I don't think you're gonna be riding into an elephant because that's expensive.
Not in Indian rupees.
That's true.
Didn't you just say the elephants are just like running around everywhere? You just grab one and bribe it with like
I don't
carrots.
think you can. I don't want to just grab an elephant. I won't lie.
That's like carrots.
I don't know. What the fuck do they... put a mouse. I heard they're like scared. I don't know.
You just heard an elephant scared of a mouse into a wedding. I think we're all fucked. Like,
Can we put the mic closer?
Have you seen the
Yeah.
size of an elephant's penis?
no, I haven't. Have you?
I seen these videos like, yo, it's like a fucking fifth leg.
That's scary.
Must have been a video of mine. Come on. I thought it was funny.
Hermie, confirm or deny?
I think, I don't know. I don't know how stereotypical it is your wedding's going to be, but don't Indian weddings usually last days, but yours is only going to be a single day technically.
Yeah, mine is. I mean, I'm Muslim, so it's different. The
For sure.
the Hindu weddings are the ones that are.
You're Muslim?
Shut up! You know this.
Hindu weddings are usually the ones that go like lots of days. Like I've been to a Hindu wedding last year, and there's like 3-4 days.
Wow.
But for me, traditionally, you can do a 3-4 day one if you want to, but just because of the complexity of it being kind of an international wedding with like guests from all over the world coming, we're just
Indians
gonna
are
keep it
also
within
cheap,
2 days.
so
Yeah,
like
we're just
one
gonna keep
day
it
works.
within 2 days. Yeah.
Okay.
So the actual wedding itself is just gonna be like the morning of on Sunday, and then
And then the morning after pills.
and then the evening is gonna be the reception. So yeah, I'm actually not gonna see her until the wedding day. So
Come on, that one went hard. That went hard. That went hard.
you know what else went hard?
Not me. Not me.
All
Where?
those pucks into the fucking net.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Piece of shit, bro.
That leaves depression, bro.
Black things always find big open white holes.
Okay, the hole itself isn't white though for a goal.
Like the net, it's like mostly white. The netting.
String?
Yeah.
The netting.
That's a stretch.
Puffs black.
Oh, baby, I love you so.
I think. Oh, don't you have like a lot of guests?
Oh yeah. I don't know. When I keep telling people that I have 1,500 guests, people go crazy, but I don't think it's that much.
That's only like
That's like
0.0000001% of India. So
yeah.
like.
But is that considered like in India?
It's
when
considered
small?
low. It's considered
Wow.
low. Usually it's like $4,000. Yeah.
4 guests.
Yeah.
4K guests.
Yeah.
Shit.
So it's just 1,000 from her side and 500 from my side. But
Okay.
even this is all just like
Over there or here?
over there.
Yeah.
Over here it's 400, but still it's like a lot for 400. But then again, it's more so here. The wedding here, I have more control over, and also the wedding here, I'm. Why is your ADHD going crazy right now? Who you? You okay? My ADHD is going crazy because your ADHD is going crazy. Yeah, the wedding here, it's more so. I just want to. I'm looking at it as saying thank you to everybody that kind of raised me over the past couple of years, or like seen me or whatever. So like, if I had a good time with you over the past couple of years, or I'll definitely call you up. Whether it's like parties or anything.
No,
so.
stop. Stop.
Oh my god. But I've had a good time with you, but we still have to be in good terms right now. I'm not inviting anybody
That
I'm
you're
in bad
obviously
terms with right now. So I think that's what he's laughing about.
I think what I was going to mention though is
Why are you sweating?
because it's hot in here.
Take off your sweater, man.
I'm not taking my sweater off.
Take it off. Take it off. Take it off.
Can you open the door, please? It's actually
It's
so
getting
hot.
hot in here, so take off all your clothes.
am getting so hot.
Isn't that an R. Kelly song?
Is it?
No, it isn't.
Oh.
Yo, can you just check if it's still plugged in? Like the light's still on, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we're good.
Yeah, we vibed.
Yeah.
Well,
This
actually,
episode
they've got
is
a lot of cool lyrics.
worse than. Yeah. What the hell? So
Oh.
cold.
4 guys in a room.
Yeah.
It'll do that.
That's a love song.
We're only missing one guy. That's like One Direction.
Well, they're also missing one guy now.
Oh shit! Yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
Oh baby, I love you so. Okay, so.
Yeah, I was gonna mention because you said your wedding here is more for like you have control over it.
Yeah.
Because I heard this like somewhere before, but weddings in general. Somebody said like a parent said this to a person who was complaining about their wedding. It's like weddings aren't for you; they're for your family.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it
I
is.
thought they were for the wife, but
Because like especially like Muslim weddings itself, like I could get married to the girl in like less than 5 minutes. Like that's how easy that.
yeah, the nikah.
Yeah, that's how easy.
Do you have
it is
to crush the glass, or is that the Jews?
No, that's the.
Oh, okay.
Those
Yeah.
guys, yeah.
Oh, I know you don't like them. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Take that out.
Yeah, I got you.
Free Palestine.
Oh my god, take that out too. All
I
right,
got you.
So,
You're making my life so hard,
I don't,
Shane.
I don't even know what I'm talking about.
so that's a one topic I never want to talk about in this podcast. So, Canadian reception. So technically, there's no such thing as groomsmen or groomsmaids or like
Or grooming.
I think it's called bridesmaids.
bridesmaids. Sorry, that's what it's called. The word that you just said, I don't know about that. But for Muslim weddings, we usually don't have that. But since we're kind of doing a little more celebratory kind of vibe, and also since I've been raised from Canada, I've called these fuckers to be my groomsmen, and we're gonna have a good time. Batch trip is on the way to India, and I couldn't ask for better people, to be honest. Like out of these guys, like even in this room, you guys could kind of feel the vibe from this compared to other podcasts where it's like it's just a very homely feel, and like I could say whatever to these guys and it's fine. We could say whatever, but some of these things that we're saying I don't want to say on camera.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
you know, like
That's what
yeah.
editing's for.
Yeah. So so I think I picked the right guys. I do have freaking 11 people for my groomsmen, which is insane. And including, there's 2 girls on it too, like 2 of my childhood friends.
But not everybody's going to India.
But not everyone's going to
Yeah,
India.
yeah,
Out of that, probably like half of them are going to India. So, we're gonna have a good time. So, I see more of it as now like, just work hard now. Especially since we're all like banking our vacation days and all that stuff for them too. It's like it's only a vacation's only fun if you work hard before. So like whatever if it's school, if it's work, if it's whatever. your goals, your fitness goals, whatever, just like work on it and then celebrate. Because if you're just like being lazy and like scrolling on TikTok or whatever and then going on vacation, it doesn't feel like a vacation, right? So
It feels like you're just doing the same thing in someplace else.
that's pretty much it, right? So
That's like going to like, what's a really nice place like Bali and just staying in your room and being on your phone the whole time.
that's literally it. So yeah, so that's why you should just work hard. So I've been working my ass off. This is actually my first weekend since like December where I'm completely free. So
Same here. I can't remember the last time I had a Sunday off.
yeah.
Like at all. Like I'll have Sundays off during school, but I'm doing schoolwork, so yeah.
Shane, you've been quiet. Can you say something that's non-political or non-racist or non?
I don't think he has it in him.
Sunday is the Sabbath day. Keep it holy.
Saturday.
Good boy. You're doing great. You're doing great.
Can you do a favor for us and read a Bible verse out loud? Anything that you memorized?
Genesis chapter 1.
Yeah.
And then God said, "Let there be earth in the dome of the sky."
Can you confirm?
What translation?
Ecclesiastes verse 1, chapter 7 to 3.
I'm just gonna say no right now.
I don't think that tracks.
Alright.
I don't know Bible verses. Yo, if you want Bible
Do you have
verses,
any
you gotta
Bible
find
verses
those
that you
whores,
memorized?
all those
That
whores
would-
with
that would-
tattoos on their backs.
A Bible verse that would help us in this situation right now, or like a marriage or a love
sure.
or anything.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
gonna say a Bible
Okay.
verse for helping
Yeah.
this podcast.
Oh, I don't have that.
You gotta say that. You gotta say that. out loud.
Burneth
Like-
in hell.
Okay, wait. Let our
Let one
fourth
go.
person say it. Say it very loudly.
Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord, for they are good plans, to give you a hope in the future, and not for disaster.
That's actually that's impressive that you can call that off the top of your head.
Is that
Yeah,
what-
he's actually a Bible study kid.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Wait, which
No.
tramp's back did you read that off?
Yours.
Yeah, I lied. He's not a Bible study kid. Actually, Bible study kids are kind of crazy. So who knows?
A little bit.
Yeah, that's very nice. So, from what I understand from that is that there's hope for the future. Is that what it is? Just like,
Yeah,
Is that like the
It's like a good
mustard
thing.
seed story?
different.
Oh, okay.
You see, I like, even though like I'm Muslim, I like hearing stories from the Bible and stuff because like, you know, there's still like lots of meaning behind it, and you could kind of connect it with the stories in our thing too. Actually, a lot of our stories are similar. There's actually a YouTube video on similarities.
Isn't a lot of it like
They're Abrahamic faiths.
Yeah.
They're all have some kind of crossover.
Yeah, exactly. Like we say Ibrahim and you guys say Abraham, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sarah, Sarai.
Yeah.
Shane.
what? I don't think Shane was in the Bible.
I don't think so. They edited me out for obvious reasons.
Yeah, they asked me to do it.
It's too satanic. This,
Oh, Daniel's in the Bible, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
yeah.
With the lions.
Yeah,
The Goliath one is that one?
that's
That's
David.
David. That's David. Funny enough, my name always gets confused for David, but with people who don't like know me, they'll be like, "You're David, right?" Oh no, Daniel. My
I think
bad.
it's like the typical Asian name or something.
Yeah.
So Asian
Eric.
Davids.
Yeah.
That's pretty Asian. Eric.
No,
Steven.
Another Asian name.
Peter.
for girls it's Vivian.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vivian.
Kathy.
Kathy.
I think really like typical.
Tiffany actually.
Jade.
Tiffany and Vivian are definitely number one.
I think
for-
Jade as well. I don't
Jade's there.
Yeah.
Christine.
Yeah.
Christine.
Yeah.
know. Yeah. Nancy. I
Eh.
met a few. I've known a few of them going to school.
Oh, okay. I see.
All of the Asian variety.
Do you still want a job, dude? All right. So
Hey, I'm multicultural.
I just think you have Tourette's.
No, I just think I'm bored.
Fair enough. That's when his Tourette's pops off the most.
okay. Let's try sticking
What
to the
question
topic a
do we
little
have
bit.
for me?
What topic?
Okay.
Oh, I have a question for Shane, since we're all on the wedding stuff. How do you want your wedding to be? Like, what's it called? I know you, like, your girl, like, this is, like, aside from you and your like, current relationship, just what in your ideal head? Ideal head. What's your ideal, like, it's the ideal type of head you like.
The kind where it comes.
Like,
Easy.
ideally, in your, like, ideally, How do you want your wedding to be?
So funny enough, honestly, that I feel like that question usually is like almost 90% up to the female, like
For sure.
because it's kind of, I always feel like they dream about that stuff and it's what they want and that kind of thing. For me, I would say, I know this might sound like very contradictory to everything else that I've said so far, because it's actually going to sound somewhat smart and reasonable. I would say my ideal wedding is something that in today's economy is financially the right decision, because I know that a lot of people spend a lot of money on weddings and wedding related items, and realistically, as you were saying earlier, sometimes the wedding is for the family, or like it's for a show, it's to put on some kind of show. And
100%.
if you need to put on an extravagant show to prove your love, then maybe that's not the right reason to get married. And if the money needs to be spent somewhere else, as in like housing, which is actually a priority, then I would say that that's the kind of wedding I want. That's a financially responsible one, because I think, as most statistics would show, the number one reason for divorce between couples is financial disputes. So I know that's like maybe not exactly the answer you were looking for, but I would say that's what it is for me. But also just something that's enjoyable, right? Because so you can go to small weddings or big weddings, but that's not what makes it a good wedding. What makes it a good wedding is the vibe, the people, the genuine happiness and feelings, when you can feel that there's actually a genuine connection between the couple and the family gets along and all the friends get along. I think so. That would be, I would say, my ideal wedding. I mean, yeah.
That's fair. What's it called?
That's all the wisdom I have left for today.
He used every bit of power he had to put that answer together.
I would also say that I am excited to go to Nihaal's wedding. I think for me personally, the thing I'm going to actually enjoy the most about India is actually the scenery. I really love scenery. And I feel like, based on what I've seen of these pictures and videos that Nihaal showed me of the area that he's from, it's actually very close to the coast. Close to the Maldives or Maldives, or however the fuck you pronounce it. I don't care. You all understand what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's just very beautiful waters and lush greens and jungles, rainforests. And I feel like it's going to be something I've never experienced before, because in my life, at least growing up, I've always been, I don't want to say trained by media, but seen on TV as, like, no offense, but like India is a shithole. That's kind of the way it's shown on TV, and I've been now seeing that, like, it's not necessarily that. Like, there are obviously bad things, but there are good things as well to see, and so I'm excited to go to a land where there are probably 5 million other people that look just like me.
I didn't know you had that in you.
She didn't know she had it in her either.
Okay.
All right, we're back. We're back to the shit now. Yeah.
That was a fever dream.
That actually happened. When we check the recording and then it never happened.
Yo, where's the footage, bro?
Where's the one time he was being normal?
Oh, that was heartwarming, man.
Yeah.
I'm sure the Indians that are watching it too are probably like, yes, Adipoli. Oh, you guys have to learn that. Adipoli. Adipoli means like very nice.
Can't
they just say it like that?
Very nice.
Adipoli. If I'm doing the real translation, it just means like, it's a hit. It's a hit. That's
Have you seen that girl on Instagram, TikTok, the hi you guys, we're in Kerala and Daya.
Yeah.
Oh god, I don't think I want to watch it.
Namaste.
Yeah, that's what you're gonna do.
I said that to Christina and she laughed.
Yeah, we'll
That was funny.
we'll vlog. We'll vlog. We're definitely gonna vlog. If you guys want to see the Shane and Daniel vlogs, they're public on my channel, Nihaal Smile. If you guys
I'm
want
gonna be
to see them.
sweating my balls off.
Yeah, same, bro.
No, like I'm talking about the previous vlogs that we did.
Oh,
yeah.
Orlando and New Brunswick.
Shane, do you have the keys?
Yeah. Fucking ask that. Dude, I'm so scared of losing my rental car keys, bro. Yeah.
We won't need a rental car for this trip, right?
No.
We just got a rickshaw.
Dude, even if you guys did
And
get
a
a
house
rental
slave.
car, who the fuck are you going to drive? We can't drive there. Me and Shane have so much driving experience, but we will never, like, you can't just, there's no way.
You get a rickshaw.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll get rickshaws.
Or like a donkey or.
Okay, it's not Jerusalem, so
No,
I
there's
don't think we need a donkey.
No, there's still there's Ubers there. We can just get an Uber.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Literally just get Ubers.
Sick.
Uber or Moober?
That's called Uber.
Uber.
It's not called
It-
Uber.
it's like,
But Uber Eats is called. It's a completely different company. It's like I guess comparable to Skip the Dishes. It's called Zomato,
oh.
and they call it Zomato, not Zomato.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
a
yeah,
tomato
yeah,
with a Z.
yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good actually. The prices are pretty good, and it's 24/7. But I feel kind of bad because the cyclist just comes in and
Oh, it's okay.
yeah,
They spit in your
they
food
come in
over
like
there?
scooters. No, they don't. They're really healthy.
Oh, okay.
And South India is actually like probably the best part.
Sorry, did you say they spit in your food?
Yeah, like, you know the same, we hear those shit about over here, how like these Uber people like spit in your food and shit.
Yeah. Well, that's actually why nowadays they put like those
Yeah.
like seals on the tops of your
Yeah,
bags now.
exactly. Yeah,
I can spit through that.
and even
So
so,
you'll see it. So like
Fair.
there's evidence of it, so you can report that. Like it's not a perfect fail-safe, but at least you'll
Yeah.
know
Yeah.
somebody spit in your food.
and even just money wise too, you're just gonna feel like you're balling. So if anything, you give them like a $4 tip or something, they're gonna go crazy.
Bro, you pop them a loony. It'll
Can
work.
you imagine? Like 200 rupees, like that's $4. If you just give that to them, that's it.
Wow.
That's probably like how much they make in a month. So, yeah, yeah, it's just sad to be honest if you
Yeah.
think about it that way. But
So okay, so I'm gonna segue into this. What's our itinerary? I'm having a stroke while talking.
Tourette's?
No, that's what you have.
Oh.
I'm probably having a stroke. What's our itinerary from the time we get there till we lose you for the rest of our lives?
so the first thing is that we have like a pretty big layover in Abu Dhabi. So
He said that very Indian.
yeah, not Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi.
Wait, but you guys are not gonna be a part of that one, right? You're not?
No, but we'll
Yeah.
be stopping in Abu Dhabi on our own too.
Yeah, just 2 separate days because of just conflicts with work and stuff. Probably just within 12-hour layover. Since we have Canadian passports, it should be pretty easy to just get out. But we're probably just gonna see like tourist attractions real quick. There's a really large mosque that's close by. We can just probably see that. Or if we have time, I really want to do the sand dunes.
Yes.
Because November,
Yes.
like around that time of the year, is a good time to do the sand dunes. It's not too hot outside. That'd be pretty cool. Just like quickly do that, and then come back. And then when we get there, the plan is to have the bachelor trip right away because we're landing on a Friday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday are prime party days in Bangalore, and Bangalore is the.
It's Bangalore, bro!
Yeah, you've seen all those reels of all those like people at the parties and stuff, and apparently it's the club capital of India from what I've seen. And it's a little bit more of a modern city in India as well. When you go there, it fucking feels like Brampton because it's literally what it is.
But does it smell like Brampton?
I don't think so. They're pretty good there. Everyone's nice there and everything. So yeah, we're probably going to go there, have fun for 3 days, and then that's when it's going to start kicking in. The Monday is when we're going to like, oh shit, you know?
Because we're flying. Are we flying out on the Monday? But we're leaving.
Yeah, yeah.
And then heading to your hometown, right?
Yeah, and then from Monday to Saturday is like mostly going to be relaxing or shopping, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's going to be like very. So this is what I'm talking about. This is the main thing I'm talking about working hard before because we're going to have such a like relaxing. We're going to have like a party thing and a relaxing thing, and obviously the marriage. So it's just like all these things. It would only make us happy. Are you good? It only make us happy if we work hard before. So yeah.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
What's one place in your hometown that like you want to show us though?
Where the monkeys are, right here.
Right here.
No, there's definitely. So yeah, there's lots of monkeys. There's coastal line, as you said.
I think that's the
coconut
one
trees
thing I
everywhere.
really want to see is the coast.
Oh, you can. That's also jackfruit season, so you guys could see fucking jackfruit just.
I
Yeah.
actually really love jackfruit.
Yeah,
That's really good.
yeah. That shit's just gonna be falling off the trees and shit.
That's sick.
Yeah, so you might get knocked by one when you're driving. So we'll see. Coconuts. Yeah, it's just a good time of year to go. So I don't know what else to say.
Yeah.
And then by the time we come back, it's gonna be prime fall season 2, and it's just like it's gonna be amazing. I can't wait.
Can't wait too. I guess like I can't speak for Shane, but for both of you here, what's it called, that have already booked your tickets, Has it kind of hit you at all yet that we're actually going? Like,
I think it's only gonna hit me when there's 100 days left. Right now, it's 132.
Really? Okay.
I feel like it's gonna hit when you get that. When you get there and they open the plane and you get the blast of shit smell.
It's actually when I was growing up, it was pretty bad, but
Oh, so that's true.
no, it was. It was. It actually was, but now it's been okay. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I think what's gonna hit me the most is like,
you're gonna feel the humidity right away, though.
yeah, that's true. I think what always hits me before a trip is like, once that email goes in that you have to check in for your flight,
Yeah.
it's like, shit, yeah, I'm actually
Nah,
going
for me
somewhere.
it's like when you're like rush packing and you're like trying to like you're like on your way to the airport
Yeah,
and you actually sit down and the plane takes off and you're like, oh shit, I'm going
Yeah.
somewhere.
yeah.
Speaking of, I don't know if you want to talk about this, but you recently said that there's a no man on your trip. Like, there's yes men. So the thing about everyone that's coming to the bachelor trip right now
Yeah.
is that they're all like kind of yes men, right? Like, as in like,
Down for
fuck it.
anything,
Like,
right?
remember like New Brunswick or like Orlando, like any plan that we proposed, there was never a plan where Shane was like, nah, I want to stay in bed. I don't want. He never said that. He's always
Yeah.
like, all right, let me put on my shoes, right? So,
Give
just
me
like
the
that,
keys.
yeah, just like that with Andreas and stuff too.
Yeah,
So. Yeah, have you guys had any past experiences with like no sayers and trips, or like people that are just like negative Nellies or negative Nihals?
Not really, because I think, well, when me and Shane went to Japan with our, like, me and Kelvin, we honestly were down to kind of just do anything once we were there. Even though we had an itinerary, there would be times we were just like, hey, let's do this instead, or, yo, that looks pretty cool, let's go over there. Like, it's pretty easy and free-flowing. And I think that's what makes trips really fun, is when you're willing to do things and you're open to things.
Yeah.
You okay there, buddy?
Yeah, Daniel smacked my ass cheeks, one of my ass cheeks really hard, so
It's actually true.
it's like I'm trying to like relieve pressure on it, get some blood flow. Like, thank God, like the meat of my ass cheek absorbed it, but like,
Bro, I was doing a squat check.
yeah.
You're checking if you actually do squats.
Damn.
How'd it feel?
I can confirm you do squats.
Okay.
You should be proud. No, I just think I think you should always be open to saying yes when you're traveling, because you spent the money, you might as well be open to doing
Yeah,
anything
that's
there.
what it is. Yeah, or you
Like
gotta
when you
schedule
go
it
to Thailand.
accordingly too. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta schedule it accordingly too.
Yeah.
Like, for example, like as I said, we're landing in Bangalore and then we're literally partying for 3 days.
Yeah.
So it's like, if I didn't give you guys like at least 4 days of a break before the wedding, you guys are gonna go nuts. You guys
Yeah.
are actually gonna want to like kill me.
Yeah.
So
And the thing is, it's like, planning goes into those things too. It's like, you don't just like, if me, Shane, and Kelvin didn't do research about before going to Japan and just went there, what the fuck would we do? Like, we're just there not knowing where to go.
That's like, if you think about it, that's like the reverse India, like,
Yeah.
because you look like you're from there.
Yeah.
And I stood out, but like, even though you're not Japanese, and then I'm going to India, and I'm gonna look Indian, but I'm not, and you're gonna stand out.
Yeah.
Do you get laid?
you don't look Japanese.
I don't
Do you
think,
get
I
laid?
don't,
Where?
Japan.
No,
Oh.
not really.
I won't
something.
lie.
He can't say those things. He has a girlfriend now.
No, and just in general, like that's like I'm not trying to get foreign AIDS.
Foreign AIDS. I think, okay, I will say this. I don't think I look Japanese, but in Japan, I think that after you left, because I stayed a few days after.
You got some pussy?
No,
Oh.
that's not what that's about. But I had people try to speak to me in Japanese when I'd just be like sitting at a cafe or like chilling, and it was just kind of weird because I don't think I look Japanese, but people.
Oh, interesting.
thought it.
That's why you use a fork.
No, I have a funny story about that when we were in Japan. We were getting I think some kind of like noodles after we went somewhere.
Yeah, I think it was that beef curry Thai noodles.
Yeah, but it had like it was like a broth,
soup,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty good. But Shane was asking for a fork because he doesn't know how to use chopsticks. They just couldn't understand what he was saying. So he was trying to say fork. They just kept saying fuck. So when Shane was having trouble communicating, he's like, I don't know what to do. And I'm like, yo, Google images a fork and show it to them. And it worked. So from that moment on, the rest of the trip, he would just show that same image.
I screenshot a picture
the
before.
rest of the trip.
Everywhere,
Like, asking-
every restaurant I went into before I even ordered, I was just like,
Like, they were for sure judging him. But, like, he needed that to get that fork. Like, for sure.
I saw a reel recently that you shouldn't Google restaurants in Japan. You should
Use the
Google
local-
Translate.
yeah.
Oh, or you should Google Translate restaurants into Japanese and then Google that.
Yeah,
Or something-
that,
or something
there's
like
that.
that. Yeah.
And then there's also, like, a local
Yeah.
thing that they use instead of, like, kind of like their local Yelp. and that helped us figure that out. And honestly, I don't think we went to a restaurant that was that was bad at all. And if we couldn't find a restaurant, we just went to 7-Eleven.
McDonald's too.
Yeah. McDonald's was good
Easy.
there. McDonald's there made McDonald's here look kind of trash. I won't lie.
Well, $5 for 15-piece nuggets.
Yeah, that was
That
crazy.
goes hard.
And the teriyaki burger
It's like
kind of
$13
Yeah.
right, for 15. How much is it for 15 now? It's like
It's like $15. I
Yeah,
think
bro.
$1 each, basically.
Yeah.
The 7-Eleven cheesecakes.
might as well
Yo,
just,
7-Eleven
Oh.
cheesecake, bro, will always be in my head, bro.
Might as well just air fry chicken at this point. Chicken nuggets at
This
this point.
fucking idiot lost his wallet.
Yeah.
That's okay. It's okay.
I lost it a couple times.
You know what's so funny before that trip? What's it called? I lost my wallet here too right before the trip. But what's it called? I found TTC just told me they found it, so I got it back.
The same people you scammed.
Imagine. But like it was what's it called? That was a crazy trip in itself, man. Cause that was bro. I never imagined myself having to file a police report in a foreign country.
At least it wasn't against you.
Yeah, that's true. Unless it wasn't a police report being filed against me.
Why you touch me there?
Okay, no. No. I'm gonna shut that down real fast.
You guys are trying to get us like some kind of.
He's trying to get us in trouble for nothing. When I'm going to go into work, they're going to be like, yeah, we need to do a quick background check on you.
It's not even that.
Because you haven't done worse things at work.
I don't think I have, no.
I will not repeat the stories.
I actually don't think I have, no.
Don't say it.
What? Yo, I have it. Stop trying to make me look bad.
I know, but whatever it is, just don't say it right now.
I don't need bad stories out, but I haven't done anything that bad at work. Did I just break a car
Recently.
No, I'm like, yeah, I'm good.
So I think people are gonna be when we become famous, like CEOs or politicians or something in the
That's
future.
not gonna happen.
No.
Or whatever the hell we're gonna be in the future. People are gonna be digging into Across the Street podcast to find anything, and then they're just gonna make a non-contact scene. A contact.
They're just gonna need compilation racist things.
Non-contact.
Yeah.
What's it called?
It's okay, if you're
Out
racist,
of
you can
context,
apply
that's
to be
what-
like the race relations minister and be like, look, race relations. Racist.
That's racist, so
Same
don't
thing.
say that.
Same thing.
I don't think that's how that works.
Yeah, it shows you relate to all races.
I was watching this may she going crazy. I don't know how I
It's
connect
okay,
to this,
let,
but
let it out.
I was watching this YouTube video about moderators. So like, you know how like when we post stuff on YouTube, Instagram, whatever, and then moderators pretty much make sure that there's no like graphic stuff. Or so first AI kind of flags it and it's like, oh, this might be graphic or something. And then there's literally people that they outsourced in like Uganda and like all these poor African countries that
Damn.
straight up just watch gore videos, fucking rape videos, fucking like, you know, like all these things that shouldn't
Jeez.
exist on the internet.
Yeah.
And they gotta say no, and then they have like this mental they have this they're trying to sue like Facebook or something because of that. So
Wow.
yeah. Something you don't really think about, we kind of take for granted.
Why do
right?
they send them those?
It's like
No, like, so-
they pay people like overseas to look at to
Oh,
filter it
moderate,
out.
yeah. Because like
It's like
anyone in
doing
the
the
world
dirty
can
work
post.
for
But
you.
what if you're like from a country where like rape is normal and you watch it and you're like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, that's fine.
No, that's what I'm saying. So like anyone in the world can upload it, but then after that, yeah, I mean they got to make sure that it's not posted. And apparently there's like a glitch in the system like 2 months ago or something when like Instagram was just posting murders on Reels.
Yeah,
And that's what,
yeah, it was pretty bad.
I
Yeah,
never saw any. What?
I got some on my Explore feed.
Yeah.
It was pretty
Did you
bad.
save them?
I saw it too.
I didn't want to see him on
Like,
my
what kind of
Explore
murder? Like how bad murder?
The one that I saw was like it was like a husband and a wife, and then the husband was just chasing his wife, and then he literally just shot her in the head.
I saw on my Explore feed like it was like people in a barbershop and it was just a drive by and a guy just dropped like
Yeah.
it was fucked.
Drive-bys are kind of cool.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, the barbershop.
Yeah.
The
It was like a pool table in there, yeah, right?
Pool table?
Like
Oh,
the
no.
guy was up against a pool. He was like chilling at a pool table, and then
Oh.
somebody like, what's it called? You see glass flying, and then he just drops.
Oh, damn.
Like drops.
Oh, so
down.
drive by like that. Oh,
Yeah.
no.
No, it's reality TV.
I saw another
Welcome
one where
to
there's like
Atlanta.
there's an undercover cop
Yeah.
getting a haircut as well, and then one guy comes from behind and then shoots another guy, and the undercover cop comes and then shoots the shooter. Yeah,
That's pretty
crazy.
cool.
and that was all in it.
It's like a Steven Seagal movie.
That's like cop TV kind of thing.
Yeah.
Why'd you look at him?
No, I was about to mention that this guy is a cop. So, are you a cop? Maybe.
Is he undercover now?
I'm actually not sure.
Allegedly.
Well, they really give you a shitty assignment then. We're not doing anything.
That's why he's trying to instigate by doing all these things. He thinks we're gonna confess. To what?
So yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. What the fuck?
All of
This
fever
device is not recording.
all of fever dream. So Pablo, you want to say anything?
Don Juan.
Anything you want to instigating worthy topics
Right now?
other than getting pegged?
Getting pegged was a hilarious question.
I was not expecting
I
that.
was not expecting that from him.
About anything or about what?
Yeah,
No, anything?
anything. This guy's gonna ask if God is real.
Nah.
Oh, we're the worst people to answer that, so.
Or no.
Uh-oh. You're about to ask me a question for sure.
Yeah, like that. I'm not
He's
saying
about to
that.
say, Daniel, do you think Nihaal's cute?
That's an easy no.
Sure. Why not that? Isn't he all cute?
I think when you try to act smart about something and it's really not working out, I think that's very cute.
I cannot wait in 2 weeks for the groomsmen thing. You guys are gonna be roasting the shit out of me.
Yo, I'm like,
Oh my god!
I gotta write up some good material.
You guys gotta remember like all this like shit things that I've done and stuff. It's literally like you've seen the roast sessions, right? Like on Comedy Central. I'm literally gonna give you guys like 30 minutes to just roast the shit. out of me.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yo,
I'm
you
just
know
gonna
who-
take it.
You know who's
take
gonna
it.
cook on that? Kingsley's gonna cook on
Kingsley,
that
yeah.
for sure.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just gonna take it in.
Yeah, he's really good at that.
Yeah.
Okay, Daniel again.
Oh, okay.
How likely are you to hook up with...
You know what?
Should I say it?
Do it, just do it.
Do it.
Hook up with...
Just say someone. Just use the
with
term
someone in India.
I'm going to say personally, I think it's very unlikely.
Why?
All right, guys.
Because,
You guys gotta change his mind right now. You girls. I mean, yeah. Go ahead.
no, for me it's just more so like it's a foreign country and I don't want to get myself into trouble there.
Foreign AIDS.
Valid.
Yeah, and
Pretty sure India has the most AIDS per capita in the world.
see, that's not helping the case for his question.
I thought that was Africa.
Oh, it might be Africa.
But I think just also, I don't know.
He's
just
done Indian before. It didn't work out well.
Alexa, who has the most AIDS in the world?
Sorry, I don't have an answer for
Yo,
that.
Pablo.
yeah,
Pablo.
Google it up.
Google it.
Hey Jamie, look that up.
Nah, he's Pablo. Pablo today.
Hey Jaime, look that up.
How about you, Shane? Would you hook up with anybody in India?
No.
Okay, good.
Why?
One, because I have a girlfriend, and
Okay.
two, I don't want to. And like technically, I mean, she's not Indian, but she's brown, so
So if you're
same
okay.
difference.
Okay, good answer. Yeah, I think for me it's
I don't think I can handle somebody saying, "Oh my god." I don't think that's gonna.
that's
work for me.
crazy.
Like,
I think
don't think
no.
it's
I think for me you have an answer?
AIDS
Yeah.
capital.
Per capita, Southern Africa.
Southern Africa. Okay.
I was right.
Yeah, you were good. Good
Yeah,
job.
Queen didn't do a good job at the concert.
I think. Holy shit. Holy shit. I just think that it's not on the forefront for me. Like in a sense of I'm not there to do that.
Okay. Are you open to anyone within the groomsmen party?
Like hooking up with the groomsmen? No. No. No.
I'm saying Shane is looking really cute right there.
No. I'm good.
Look, he's blushing.
This guy's instigating.
If I don't want to fuck Daniel here, I'm not fucking him in a third world country.
Bro,
That's my answer too.
she wouldn't find out. How would she know? Tell me.
No, we're not doing that. It's,
Or let's help me help practice.
Yo,
that
mom, dad, I'm a virgin. I don't.
just say you're not gay,
Yeah.
because I'm
I'll
not
never
gay.
touch. I'll never touch anything.
I'm not attracted to men. I'm sorry.
Attracted to men or women, or anything. I'm attracted to this mic.
So why does like your plushies have a hole in it on the bed?
But it is phallic shaped.
It is.
Really?
Okay.
No,
Can we start off with like?
There's a lot of
mic?
phallic shaped objects in this room. This mic, that CN tower,
the lint roller.
the lint roller, the massage
Yo, he's got two
Theragun.
fists right here, bro.
Yeah, there's a fist right there. There's a whole bunch of pencils.
We should do a podcast episode of how many things Nihaal's put up his ass in this room. Massage gun.
That would.
That's why the tip's brown.
Weren't you massaging with it just now?
No, thank God, no.
Okay. Goddamn.
You could probably use that for your constipation.
Like a massage gun?
Yeah, it might
Like-
help. Like the.
Go. Oh, inside. That's gross.
Yeah,
no,
I don't know. The stimulation might like help your constipation.
Nah.
This guy takes like 45-minute shits.
Okay, to be fair, a lot of that is just me on YouTube, just sitting on the toilet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sitting on the toilet.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm just like I don't want to get up because that means I have to pause my YouTube video.
You know what's so crazy? We just assumed that everybody knows who Shane is, and we haven't introduced him. You want to trim this segment out and put it at the beginning of him giving an introduction of who he is?
I can
And
just
how he gets
literally
it on?
say anything, and that will explain who Shane is. Like,
Okay, go.
Oh, I thought you guys were explaining who I am.
No, like as in like how.
no, I
how
can
he knows
literally
us.
just put a clip together of anything that he said, like so far. That's like fucked up, and that just
No. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about how he knows us. Like who the fuck? Like how is he related to us?
Oh, well, I've known Shane since grade 9, like first year high school.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, like we were the only
For
couple.
him.
Yeah, I was a very sad boy when I first met him, and I'm still sad today.
We were the only two guys in the class.
Yeah,
So,
and honestly, I used to get like, I'll be real here. The first time first couple of weeks I knew Shane, he was just the most annoying piece of shit sometimes.
yeah. And I thought he was like just some Chinese like transfers. He had these really tiny fucking glasses.
Yeah, I actually
and like,
did.
like a skater haircut
Yep.
at the same time. I was very like culturally confused. And I was like, yeah, he looked like there's like a stand-up comedian, a picture like Joe Wong, just with like long hair.
Yeah, and my honestly at the time I just thought Shane was like
Some
was- he-
fucking weirdo.
he was annoying and he was trying to pose as like Latino at the time, and it was just and then he would just yap so much and I'm just like, my ears are hurting. Not really, but like
And then we became friends.
I think it's that's called Stockholm syndrome, right? When you don't
Yeah.
like something and you deal with it over and over and you just learn to like it.
Yeah.
And then we're here today.
Oh, I was gonna say something, but you have to cut it out, so I'm just not gonna say.
What were you gonna say?
I thought that was called.
It's called
For you.
no, that's called grooming, Shane.
Oh yeah.
Alright, trim all that shit out. Okay.
But fast forward to Shane knowing Nihaal. How did that become a thing?
I met him through you somehow.
So, I forgot what the meeting point was.
Volleyball.
No, not even.
It was
not
not-
even
no,
close
I
to
don't-
But
volleyball.
something like.
It was first time I ever saw you was Daniel's surprise party.
Oh, at Mandarin.
At Mandarin, and then after that, New Brunswick trip. But right before the New Brunswick trip, you were actually on the podcast. That was the second time I saw
Yeah.
you.
I was like, who's this
So-
handsome brown man?
Yeah.
Random guys, we need a guess, and then this guy was like, Daniel was like, yeah, I have a guy who could guess, but he talks a lot. I'm like, yeah, I bet. But then he actually fucking talked a lot. Well, he hasn't been talking too much this podcast, which is pretty good.
Really, it feels. Oh no, it's just everything that he said has had a very, very weird impact so far. But at least what you say is impactful, Shane. I don't know if it's positive or negative most of the time, but
Hey, you know what they say? Any publicity is good publicity.
fair enough. Fair enough. But I'm still gonna have to edit a lot of this stuff. Not
Yes. And on that note,
I thought you were gonna say something like hella fucked up. But,
No.
but yeah.
And on that note,
On that note,
later, motherfuckers.
you want to start wrapping it up?
Yeah, I guess-
Is that hour 20?
our
21, right?
yeah. So I think we're good.
Oh shit! How did I know that was your runtime? I didn't
Yeah.
even know that.
No, we can keep going. Like we've done.
We've done 2 hour podcasts.
Yeah, we've done
before.
2.5 hour
But we don't
podcasts,
have
but,
to.
like,
I want to go home.
If it's dying, you
Yeah.
wanna go.
Shane wants to go home and rub one off.
No, go sleep.
He's neutered already. That's why his girl loves him.
Does the relationship mean you're neutered?
No, it's because the girls grabbed him by the balls. That's what I'm saying. So.
She does grab my balls.
I'm not editing that one out.
Clockwise or counterclockwise?
So like the
Best of both worlds.
yeah.
Best of both worlds is crazy. Of both worlds.
All right, so we are going to start doing our outro. Thank you, Shane, for coming out. Appreciate you.
No, we get it. There we go.
Nah, I think we can do better than that.
Yeah.
We'll try that again.
This guy's twerking on the screen right now.
Yo, what's wrong with our DAP sound?
Well, we got it.
You guys have tiny hands.
There we
Oh,
go.
there we go.
That was clean.
Oh! That's what I was looking for.
Yo, that was sick.
It's because we both have tiny hands. Show your hand. Oh, yeah, we have pretty much the same hand size.
I think it's just because you're Asian.
Yeah, that's what's gonna. That the dap difference is like what it's gonna be like when we're in India. He's gonna dap a random Indian up, it's still gonna work.
Hey, but then they don't
We
even
are
know what
the
dabbing
same.
is there. I don't even know if they know what dabbing is there, but
They probably do.
they, I don't know.
It's Bangalore,
Oh,
bro.
Yeah, that's literally what I was about to say. Indians, the thing about Indian, I love you guys. I love your followers. I know you're probably watching, like, especially Herman's friends and stuff. You guys say bro for no reason. So, like, we say bro, but, like, I don't say it excessively, but whenever you see me, especially when you see me that you know I'm a foreigner and stuff, you guys say bro all the time. And I don't know.
Do they say that to foreigners mainly or just in
No,
general?
in general, but especially when they see me, they think it's more welcoming. But if anything, it gives me a little bit more of the ick because of the R, like how you guys say the brr. You don't need to do that, bro. You know, just say bro. Just bro.
Isn't brr like a sound they make at the club? Like,
Yeah. You know how like I guess gangsters say brr, brr, for guns.
Brah, brah, brah.
Yeah, or like how do you make a gun noise? Like what would you say? Like if you're acting like you're shooting a gun, what do you say? Yeah. What do you do? Like just act like you're shooting a gun, like when you were a kid or something.
No.
no.
Okay, do it again. Do another one. Like
Blah, 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 blah.
yeah, that's what you do. So Indians,
That's what the Caribbeans do.
So for some reason in India.
I'm sorry, I just see him dying in the corner.
Let me get my point across.
Yeah.
But for some reason in India, when we're kids and stuff, this is what we say. Tissue, tissue.
What?
I'm not even joking. My Indian followers confirm this. It's actually so funny. I don't know why we do it, but we say tissue, tissue.
Is that just part of the bad Bollywood acting? Like,
Tissue. That's I'm like, what? Yeah. And I thought it was normal. Another thing I thought it was normal too is like after we cut the cake at birthday parties, we feed each other the cake.
we do that too.
Like,
We do it.
what do you mean? Like, do you give them
Because you have Robbie B, bro.
Like, you give them a spoonful of, like, cake?
No, yeah. We just feed them like I hand feed you. Yeah,
okay.
yeah, like that.
Interesting.
I thought it was normal until like 21st birthday when I was trying to feed everybody. Like, what the hell? But yeah. Anyways, we're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah, it is almost 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. So your wrap up speeches.
All right. Well, you guys know where to find us on YouTube, Spotify, Amazon Podcasts, wherever you find your podcasts, you will find us there. At Across the Street Pod on Instagram and TikTok as well, right? Hell yeah. So we're all on those spots there. Check us out. Check our reels out. Subscribe. Follow us. Follow me and Nihaal.
There's gonna be a lot of reels from this episode. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot. I don't know if we want them all out there, but thank you to Shane for coming out, and thank you for sharing our depression of the Leafs losing. Thank you to Juan Pablo Escobar Montoya Rodriguez, whatever we want to call you, however many aliases you've gone by today, for being our audience and our Google man for the day. Should we hire a Google man permanently?
If you want to come every time. And I don't know about hire because we don't even make money from this.
Yeah,
So
we don't at all.
Just feed me.
Unzips his pants.
I kind of did that today. Anyways, that's pretty much it. Before we get into more sus stuff where he has to bleep it out more.
Yeah, this is gonna be a very
The most bleeped episode and cut episode ever.
But I'm very I'm thankful that we had our guest today. It feels good to be back. We probably now we'll do more now that we're more free.
Yeah,
Well, I'm more free, especially.
Yeah, I did text you about doing the podcast. Remember?
Yeah.
I think it was today, pretty much. So.
Yeah, and we ripped one out. You know.
Yeah, and we only ripped it out because the Leafs lost. So if something good came out of the Leafs losing today, so
Yeah.
or else we'd be downtown celebrating. But
We were hypothetically like thinking about that too, but didn't happen.
yeah,
Okay, and I guess that wraps it up for today. We will see you soon on our next podcast as well. Feel free to watch our other videos. There's one up here, and on the end screen there'll be 2 right here. So hopefully you can take a look at those. Leave a comment in the bottom. What should they comment about for this episode?
comment how sexy Shane looks.
That's gonna get 0 comments.
All right. Shane, what do you want them to comment for us? Uh-oh.
Comment. It's Bangalore, bro.
Hell yeah! All right, and we're just gonna say peace. All right, peace.
Peace.